We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center.
Here we go.
Beautiful Orlando, Florida. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Charlotte Hornets. Now here's Iverson. 5 to shoot. Garnett. Wide open.
Kevin Garnett
Drills the three-pointer. Garnett's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Philadelphia. And the dunk by Williamson.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Garnett left side. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And it's Williamson missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ayton with it. And Ayton gets double teamed. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
On offense, here are the Magic. It's a 3-point game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Even early in his career, Zion Williamson presents problems for defenses, and even after they forced a missed shot. Coach said Zion is a bull in a china shop when it comes to offensive boards. We need to get bodies on him whenever there is a missed shot, or he'll eat us alive. Kevin, that means 5 guys have to pay attention to Zion at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The 9-foot shot. Here's Garnett.
Magic foul. Magic Johnson. His first team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Goes up again. Ayton. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's on Jared Allen. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the rejection by Ayton. Garnett outside. Healed outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Iverson. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Beasley.
Now here's Williamson. Into the lane. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Hield. Hunter with it. Fires for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Here's Garnett. Larry Nance making his last shot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Orlando Hall.
Magic leading by 3. Here's Williamson, and it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Now here's Ayton. Garnett in the post. Hield outside. Can they get it? And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Garnett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Iverson, no luck. And it's Orlando's ball. 3-point lead. And it's Johnson penetrating. Iverson with the block. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Banked in off the glass.
Iverson.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
He takes it in. A terrific move by Johnson to score. Johnson's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The 3 from Iverson. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Johnson draws the double. Back to Williamson. Pass to Nance. Here's Johnson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Hield outside. Back to Garnett. The turnaround jumper. That one's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get under. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Johnson attacking. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Over to the wing. And they double up Garnett. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Nance. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trust one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Garnett, right side. Healed outside. Kicks it out to Iverson. From past the arc. Headshot off. And Orlando the other way now. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. There's Markkanen. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Now Iverson. Pass to Garnett. Back to Iverson. Tries again. Nifty move. Shots good by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Orlando.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7. Coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7. Coming out of the floor for the Sixers.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Markkanen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. Now, Kaminsky. Allen surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
76ers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
His first team foul.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And here is Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Garnett. Iverson outside. Takes a three. And the 76ers get it back. Back to Ayton. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Bradley drives in. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Timeout, Orlando. And your 407. Your 407 Dead team. Make some noise, fans.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Kicks it out to Iverson. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And Johnson is an elite talent, a special talent. A very unique point guard with amazing size, about 6'9". He can flat out take over games because he virtually can play every position.
Iverson up top. Pass to Hunter. This one for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Iverson grabs the board.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now here's Ayton. Garnett is doubled. And stolen by Williamson. Johnson with it. Iverson picks him up. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Iverson. Now the 76ers on the break. They get it back. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. The drive by Green. Here's Williamson. Back to Green. Johnson outside. And stolen by Iverson. And taken away by Magic. .130 left to play here in the half. The 76ers trailed by 8. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Ayton. The rebound by Richard. And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to Markkanen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkanen can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Iverson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Iverson outside. Shot clock at 5. Ayton in the corner. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And so it's Orlando up by a dozen. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The drive by. Oh!
My goodness.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what. It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
A shot, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Williamson in the post. And Williamson throws it down.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
Back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Williamson. And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
It's time for T-shirt.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Timeout called the 76ers.
Philadelphia.
Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Here's Iverson. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And it's Williamson missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Pass to Allen. In the corner, Bradley with it. And that one's good. Williamson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And finished off by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
And he gets it to go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, It is something to behold.
Here's Williamson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you great is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good, Ayton. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Williamson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 18. It's stolen by Nance. It's stolen by Garnett. Back to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Here's Williamson driving inside. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Iverson, no luck. Magic leading by 18. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Ayton. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Brantley. Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. Here's Allen. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Here's Garnett. And he's good on the three ball. Garnett's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
.109 left to play in the third. Back to Iverson. What a terrific move that was.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Williamson with the bounce pass. Here's Green. And he uses the glass on the lane. Green's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Williamson outside. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Garnett penetrating. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Orlando. He has really delivered at the offensive end.
Come on and get loud for your 407.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 76ers trail by 17. Garnett outside. Back to Van Vliet. A 3 ball. No good that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when you're... mercy, mercy me.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Van Vliet. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's denied.
76ers.
And that's evidence that Markin is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
And Orlando making a change here.
Allen.
To the inside. And then Allen slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Screen by Allen. Marking in from outside. Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here's Garnett. Offensive rebound. Moves back up. Can't get the layup.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Garnett. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are in this society. And I can tell you, when I first came to the league, you can find if you didn't wear dress socks with your shoes. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? Not one for stopping progress.
Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Iverson, no luck. And now Orlando on the break. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Garnett in the post. Poked away. Down low. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on the team's happy right now, but should be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Timeout, Sixers. Timeout, Sixers. And your 4-on-7.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Williamson. Garnett grabs the board.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And it's Orlando's ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Johnson outside. No good on the triple.
2 minutes.
Philadelphia with the ball. Iverson with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Pass to Hunter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Garnett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents: Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Clock at 6. Count that bucket.
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett's got 8 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to us. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Lobbed up there for Allen. It's stolen by Garnett. Healed from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. And it's Johnson penetrating. Counted.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going. Away, they were the better basketball team by far tonight.